Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get your prep work for the Cayo Perico Heist done efficiently and fast. And I'm going to kind of give you guys a route, a method, a step-by-step guide on which missions or which prep work missions you should do, which ones you should avoid, and the order in which to do them. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So you return from Cayo Perico back to Los Santos, and you'll be over here at the airport when you spawn back in. Now listen, guys, this is 100% solo. You can do this in invite-only lobbies, crew-only lobbies. You're just getting your heist set up. This is the prep work, okay? But again, you can get this done if you follow this route. I mean, you can tweak it to your own preference, right? But if you just follow the basic, kind of setup that I have here, you should be able to get your prep work done in about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, not long at all. All right, so once you leave the airport over here in the Sparrow or Mark II, whichever one you want to call in, go ahead and call the Casaca in. All right, and once you call the Casaca, just first of all, acknowledge that beautiful sunset. Just go ahead and park the Sparrow in your Casaca, and then now we're inside the sub, and let's go ahead and let's get your sub, the Casaca, set up. Don't start doing the missions immediately. Let's go ahead and get the submarine set up. This is important, okay? So save you a lot of time. Go ahead and sit in the navigation chair, and you want to drive the Casaca all the way to the beach. You want to ground the submarine on the beach, okay? Either to the left or the right of the little rock bar right there that you see. And when you beach the sub, you don't want to go too far up on the beach, okay? Just enough to where the door of the submarine entrance is over the sand, not the water. All right, and now we're gonna set up our approach vehicle and the long fin. That is gonna be the meta approach vehicle. You can use whatever you want, but the long fin is the best approach vehicle. Yes, the Casaca, everyone likes that as well, but the setup mission is a little bit more difficult, and the boat allows you to traverse the whole island of the Cayo Perico heist, and it comes in handy whether you're solo or you do this heist with friends, okay? So the long fin will spawn at one of 3 different police stations. Just head over to the checkpoint, land your Sparrow. We're using the Sparrow on this first, okay? And you want to send your Sparrow back to the Casaca, and then you want to call in your Phantom Wedge if you own one. Definitely want to own a Phantom Wedge for this, or any kind of like semi-truck that you own. You can use the semi-cabs that the game will provide for you, but this is the best method overall if you own the Phantom Wedge. Definitely want to purchase one, all right? Go ahead and back up the Phantom Wedge to the long fin, and this is going to be the beginning of one of the best setup missions in the game. It's so much fun, especially with the Phantom Wedge, because you're just throwing vehicles around. And if you need to help, this is where you want to go on the map, that location right there. Just go ahead and plot your waypoint, set your course, and you're good to go, your GPS. But once you do this enough, you'll just have the routes memorized. Go ahead and go through the gate right here, or just crash through the fence. And you can either unalive yourself, or you can just kind of hide from the cops to lose the wanted level. I like to hide over here, just kind of a little bit more organic, more fun that way. But yeah, you can just unalive yourself, you'll lose the cops, and then just run back to the Phantom Wedge, get into the cab, and then just drive right here to the checkpoint, and you're good to go. And that's it. That's your approach vehicle. This is important though. So once that's done though, go ahead, go to interaction menu, send back, go to manage vehicles, go to return personal vehicle. The Phantom Wedge despawns, and then you want to request your personal vehicle and your Mark II, as long as that was the vehicle that was out initially, that'll be there for you to use. And now you're going to see why I beach the sub the way I do, why I do these missions in this particular order, and why I do them this way, because this is how it maximizes that time to money ratio and allows you to get this heist knocked out from start to finish in about an hour. So it's really nice. All right, as you see right here, the Casaca is perfectly beached as to where it doesn't roll left and right, so I can park the Mark II right there. And now I'm ready to start doing my equipment prep missions. Do not do demolition charges. Do not skip that. You don't need it at all. Plasma cutter is first up, all right? So we're doing the plasma cutter heist prep. Just go head on over to the check marker, the checkpoint. And all we're gonna do for the initial part of this mission is just walk inside this building. And you don't even need to walk up to the board. Just immediately pull your phone out, take a picture in that direction, walk up to the front desk, and then back to the door. And the first part of this is done. And then Pavel will send you your next location for this mission. And this is where it's going to get a little bit more active, all right? So Pavel's got the intel. Now we're going to head over here to Rockford Hills. And you went ahead, this would be one of a few different locations that you have to go to, but they're all essentially the same. You just roll over here. There's bad guys. Take them out. They're going to drop the case. You don't even have to get off the Mark II. Just pick up the case or the bag and then head on back to the Kasaka. And there you go. You got your plasma cutter. All right. And then we're doing the next equipment prep mission. Next one up, you kind of just gonna go down the list, right? Skip the demolition charges again. Next one up is the fingerprint cloner, okay? We're gonna go pick that up. Now, the part 1 of this mission is a little bit more active, all right? Make sure weapon of choice would be the assault shotgun, all right? You don't have to take the cameras out or cut the power. Just roll up in there with that shotgun, the assault shotgun, you know, open up fire immediately, ASAP. Take these guys out. And then we're going to hack this computer. You have to kind of like let the dialogue go through with Pavel. Okay, then you're going to hack the laptop. This is simple. You know these hacks. Panther is the code. How appropriate, right? Panthers. And then we're going to dip on out of here. And then we'll get some intel to go to our next location. And the next spot, a little bit, it's much less active, actually. We got the info head over here, and we got to pick up the antennae, the key card, right? Head this way, pick the fingerprint cloner. We're looking for antennae. Got that, and now we're head on out, and that's it. Head back to the Kasaka, and we're good to go. Exit the archive. Now you'll have some enemies chasing you, but it'll be, you know, negligible. Don't worry about that. Head back to the Kasaka, and we're done. Next mission's up. This will be the 3rd and last prep mission that we have to do for the equipment prep. All right, we got the fingerprint cloner. Next one up in the equipment is going to be cutting torch, all right? So this one, you have to go to one of 3 different construction sites. And I'm glad in this video, it took me to this location. This is the worst of the construction sites to go to. I mean, not because of like the enemy NPC difficulty, but when you put the hard hat on, sometimes the hard hat just despawns, and now you have to go into a shootout. So, I mean, you could just roll up here and just take everybody out if you want to. I just think it's fun to put the hard hat on, and every one of the construction sites will have a hard hat area, you know, around there. You'll find that. And again, you don't need to have it. You could just go in guns blazing if you want to. And then we just gotta find the cutting torch inside one of the toolboxes. And usually you can get around, but on this particular one, for some reason, every now and again, your hard hat will despawn. Gotta navigate around. Don't want to bump into anybody if you can. Sometimes, you know, that just happens that way. See over here? No, not there either. Jeez. And then right here, bam. See, there it goes. Despawns. Just go ahead and take care of business. TCB. Merc out this guy. Go on down. Merc him out. Just keep an eye on your health and armor. These guys got, you know, heavy weapons. They got fully automatic weapons, so they can light you up. If 2 of them, you know, get you in a crossfire, you can get merked out pretty quick. So just keep an eye on your health and armor. Get the cutting torch and then head on out. And we're done with the equipment prep mission. So we just have to get 1 more to go. We got to pick up our weapons. So we got that done. Cutting torch is delivered. This is the last one. This is it. Last one. Go over here to prep work. And it's going to be your weapon loadout. Now listen, there's multiple weapon loadouts. But the best one is going to be the aggressor. The aggressor and conspirator, probably your 2 better ones to go with, but the aggressor has the assault shotgun, and that's the best weapon to take out the jug. All right, that's the most important thing. So keep that. You can use whatever weapons you want, but I promise you, just pay attention to me. Use the aggressor and go ahead and get that knocked out. So there's 2 different mission types. Either go to Merryweather HQ, which you can do that, but if you don't want to, say you're in like a public lobby or a crew lobby, this mission bugs out a lot if there's extra people in there. So what you want to do is, if you have the missile station in your Kasaka, launch the missile, and the chopper will be over here at this hangar every single time. It doesn't move. And just fly the missile over here to the chopper, destroy it, and it fails the mission. And then you just go ahead and redo the mission. You just start over again. And you might get the Merryweather mission over and over. Just keep launching the missiles. But the next one, as you see right here, was 707 Vespucci. You want to do this mission at one of the office buildings. It's much quicker, much more efficient, more reliable, especially if you're with a crew lobby or a public lobby. It doesn't bug out on you. Head on over to the office location, and you always want to use the roof entrance. Always. It's much more efficient this way. Enter the roof entrance, And then we're up here at the top of the office, and you want to use a silenced weapon, shoot the door open, the left door open, pop that first guard, hit this guy right here, that guy right there, take out this guy, and then that's it, you're done, okay? Go to the hidden safe door, it'll be locked, you'll be prompted to hack the laptop, go in there, go ahead and hack it out. Just look for a couple of identifying numbers, you'll find the sequence, the grouping of the numbers. It'll unlock the safe door, the gun locker door. We'll pick up the weapons. And now when you're leaving, again, you don't have to murk anybody else out, but be careful when you go to the elevator, select the left arrow key or whatever key to exit the roof. Exit back to the roof, not the ground floor, the roof. That way you got your Mark II up there and you can bounce on out. And again, beautiful sunset, glorious, love it. Head on back to your Kasaka and you're done. That's it, guys. That is all the prep work you need to do to get ready to run the Cayo Perico Heist 100% solo. There you go, you have it. Very effective, very efficient. Follow my method, follow these routes. Again, you can tweak it a little bit if you need to, just for the certain vehicles or whatnot, but that's it. Now you're ready to heist, and you should get this knocked out in a half an hour or less and be on the finale ready to go. Now, if you got any tips or tricks you want to add, anything else to help, put them in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the illest, realest content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out. Yeah.